Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to get the desert unlocked in Descenders. Now there's many reasons for you to want to unlock the desert. The main one though is for item grinding. If you don't really know how to item grind and you do already have the desert unlocked, go to my channel and it should be the video right after this. That'll teach you how to get the luck spike and any item you want. So without any more talking, let's get straight into the video. Now to unlock the desert, there's a certain milestone you need to get. And once you're in the lobby, the main place that you load into once you start up the game, it has a number. Now if this number is over 100,000, then that means you should already have the desert. The way you can tell is if you go into your menu, click on ride, and then career plus session, you should be able to go into the desert. Now if that's not there and you don't have the 100,000 rep, I'm going to teach you the easiest possible way to do that. All you want to go ahead and do is go on ride, and then because you don't have the career plus session, which is where you can get the desert, you're going to want to go into career session and Highlands. Once you're in here, you just want to go ahead and do the track. It's pretty simple, but I'm going to be teaching you some of the best ways to get rep and the quickest way possible so you can get into that desert as soon as you can. So first off, whenever you see a jump, do a trick. Now, make sure you're doing different tricks every single time if you can. If not, it doesn't matter, but make sure it's varied and different. In my opinion, doing flips and tricks is the easiest way to gain rep in the Highlands, but as we'll find out later on in the video, depending on what track you choose can change what you want to be doing. So once you're in the track, there's different ones you want to be looking out for. So we've got the two main ones here, which are stunts and steepness. So as you can see on the little steepness bar is all the way up. This means that the stuff you want to be doing on this is called high speed perk, which basically whenever you're going over, I think 30 miles per hour, it'll give you rep and it will just keep on going as long as you're over that 30 miles per hour. And on the stunts one, clues in the name, it just puts a load of ramps there and a load of different things. I'm going to go into the steep race and show you what to do. So as you can see, while we're in this, you can kind of see that it is a bit different. It's a lot more steep and my one's got quite a lot of tight corners, which can be a bit bad, but that doesn't necessarily matter. So what I usually like to do is just go off-road, and because it's a steepness one, usually the track will be quite steep. Now on some of them you do have to look out because there are quite a few rocks in here, but as you can see, when I'm going down this hill, I'm getting a perk called high speed, which if you keep this going, it can result in a lot of rep. Me personally, I prefer to do the tricks as this is kind of inconsistent in some runs, as different tracks will have different kinds of steepness and in different places. So I'll go into the stunts track and show you what to do there. Another thing you need to be looking out for is these crew members. Now these can really help you. For example, this one on the Highlands is really good. Obviously, clues in the name, extra stunts, it'll give you more ramps and different things to do, backflips and different tricks off of. Landing impact, if you do think you'll keep dying, which you really don't want to do, then I would pick this as well. For me, I'm going to go extra stunts as I have played this game quite a bit, so I kind of know what I'm doing. So I'm going to go into this stunts track and show you what to do. Now we're in here, you can see that there are quite a few more stunts. Usually when you see these can be quite rare. I just go around them because they are quite difficult and they are quite slow. So you just want to go through, do as many tricks as you possibly can without dying, obviously, because you don't want that to happen. I am actually getting a bit of high speed perk on this one as well. Again, varying all the different tricks you do. As you can see, I gained about 1,000 rep in that, which is really good compared to the high steepness one. Now that is pretty much it, but there are a couple more things which I want to show you. Now, if you do think you're pretty good at this game and you don't think you're going to die by doing all these tricks, then you can do something called last stand, which basically is when you die a couple times, this thing will pop up on your screen saying last stand. What this basically means is if you die one more time, then you cannot come back to this run and all the rep that you've got will be banked and go back, which isn't really that good because then that's just a waste of time. But another thing this does is give you a rep multiplier. It's about a 1.5 to 2 times more rep that you get whilst on this last stand. But as I said, if you die, you'll go back to the spawn, which you really don't want to do. But that is pretty much it in terms of the best ways to get rep. So I'm going to do this track until I either die or get to the end of the Highlands and show you how much rep I've gained off of this. On some of these high steepness tracks, you can also do this thing called sliding, which basically you just put, if you're on controller, your two joysticks to one side of the controller and you will be sliding. As you can see, that does give you a bit of rep. I've just accidentally died, which I did not mean to do. As you can see, I have got a little item here. Not the best, but obviously you're not going to be getting much when you're getting low rep. That's why you're trying to unlock the desert. I got about 5,000 rep in that, and I literally haven't even been playing the game, playing that run for about 3 or 5 minutes, and I've been talking to you guys, which is slowing me down a bit. So if you keep repeating that over and over again, you are eventually going to get to that 100,000 rep milestone. I know this video is quite short, but I want to make sure that all of you guys are making the most of your time, and that I have hopefully included all the information you need to get the desert unlocked as quickly as possible. If you do have any more questions, please feel free to write down in the comments, and I will do my absolute best to try and answer them. I do try to reply to as many comments as possible. If this video did help you in any way, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,500 subscribers by the end of summer, so I'd really appreciate it if you help me out there. Other than that, I hope you all found something useful in this video, and goodbye.